Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of the Boom Boom Room from 330. That's right, the 330 in Youngstown Studios. Here is the former lightweight champion of the world, Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another round of the Boom Boom Room. I'm your host, Ray Mancini, and I'm here with my man you just heard, my spit bucket man, Viking Jim. Right, maybe we should do it when I'm not on the camera. You see, you open it with me. Maybe we should do that when I'm not on, and then we open it.
Hey,
you know.
it's all going to come together, Raymond. It's all going to come together. Now, I know you're bouncing off the walls today.
Man,
I haven't seen you this excited in so long, man. You're ready to explode. You got a little vino to keep you on even keel.
I had to get some wine. I had to drive across the street, and I normally don't drive. I don't drink and drive. I don't open it. I'm 2 minutes away. But I had to hurry up to get here, so I just took my glass with me. But I'm also here with my other my cut man, my cut man, my original cut man, cut me off. He had to go to another fighter. So now I got my new cut man, Joe Danier, who's in the office, in the studio with us.
I got a new nickname for Joe, by the way.
Jabbing Joe, what?
No, his nickname is Joe Pornstache Danier.
Oh.
I'll show you the picture later. What was that picture
from,
Joe?
You got Johnny Watt? You got that Johnny Watt mustache?
He's got that little, like doesn't that look like a guy you expect he's got
like Johnny Watt, man. Johnny Holmes, for those who don't know Johnny Watt. Johnny Holmes, but also like Johnny Watt.
That's right.
And people
brown chicken, brown.
And how do I know that? Wait, look, when you grew up in the 70s, that was just the thing you knew. Everybody knew who Johnny Watt was. That's
behind the green door, Ray. Behind the green door.
That's it. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, today we got a lot to talk about. I'm excited. I just got off the road. I'm just back. And let me apologize. Last week, we were off both days, and that was a miscommunication. I went on the road. I just got back. I took the red eye out last night from Los Angeles. Got into Cleveland at 6:30 this morning. Got home, took a nap, and I'm here. But I feel refreshed because this past 10 days has been great for me. Got to spend time with my son Leonardo and my daughter in Los Angeles. Got to see them. I got a chance to take care of some business. I'm excited about some new business opportunities that have just arisen. And more than anything, I'm excited about boxing news. And look, anytime you get into the sunshine for a period of time, it rejuvenates you. So being out and my travels took me to Las Vegas, which I did. Let me talk about that. I did. I went to the Lou Ruvo Neurological Center, Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas. Let me clarify. It's Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas. It's the Lou Ruvo, RUVO, Neurological Center, where we do this testing. I've done it for the last 5 years. I missed it 1 year. This is my 4th year doing it. And then you do it, total brain scan. They've been doing a fighter study. Now they're also doing other athletes, football players, hockey players, soccer players, anything that the head is involved with the sport. But I've been doing it for the last 5 years, and they showed me the first 2 years were very consistent. The 3rd year, I dropped off a bit, and he said you could have been tired, you could have been a little dehydrated, not enough water, whatever. But I was distracted. And he showed me. It's very interesting. It's really quite fascinating how they show you how your brain goes and how it works during these studies. And I'm waiting to hear the call. I usually get it the week after, and I'm waiting to hear. And I've gotten the previous. I got the previous Mr. Mancini. We found nothing in there,
right?
Including a brain. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So
some wind whistling in there for you.
But let me tell you, the studies are incredible. First, you do cognitive test. So they give you, with the keyboard on a computer. As soon as you see the light, you tap it.
Right.
See the light, you tap it. Wait seconds, you tap it. So it changes speeds on you, so you ain't,
It's almost made for a boxer, though, in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you see how slow the reaction is.
Yeah.
Then they do this thing with your, tap with your finger, tap, 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 tap. Then right for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Then you do it again with the left. You do it in 3 different times. Let's see if there's a difference. You do these. This is interesting. You come up with the word red.
Okay.
You see the word red, and when it's turned, so you'll say, okay, the color and the word got to match. So red, blue, green, whatever. Okay. As soon as you see that, tap, tap. Sometimes it'll say red and it'll be green.
Don't tap.
Don't tap, right. Now you do the opposite. Now the color is what you tap. So the color red, orange. So, but that time it'll come up, it'll say orange, but it's a red color.
And they want to see how fast your brain is snapping.
Exactly. So if it says orange, but it's red, you tap red. But if it's blue and it says yellow, it is in the words. They so go by with a word. I mean, they go by the color. So the color is blue, but it comes up yellow, and the word says yellow. So it goes different.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm explaining this correctly.
No, it makes making perfect sense. Right?
So
which proves that you're not punchy.
The color and the word match, and sometimes the color and the word are opposite. So
see exactly what you're driving at.
And it's interesting, and you gotta tap it as fast as you can. And I tell you, man, it works you. And then this is one that got me, man. Okay. They give you letters, numbers. I'm sorry, numbers. You repeat the numbers. So it'll say 1-6.
Yeah.
1-6. 2-5. Okay, now 3-7-8. 3-7-8. 9-2-6-2. 9-2-6-2. Yeah. Then you repeat it. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna get in a
Then you go to 5 numbers.
I'm bad with numbers.
Then it'll go 5 numbers.
Yeah.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. You repeat them. Okay.
It reminds me of that old game.
Right.
What was that called? Simon.
Now.
Yeah.
They'll do it, and you go opposite. They'll say do it opposite, backwards. So it'll say 5-6, 6-5. 9-3. 3-9. Okay.
Yeah.
They'll do 3 numbers.
Wow.
3-9-2. 2-9-3.
Sounds like a DUI test for a
Man,
robot.
I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you. So you do that. Then it goes 4 numbers, then it goes 5 numbers. Then you start thinking, and man, it exhausts your brain.
Yeah.
And I tell you, they do it for fighters, and unfortunately, a lot of guys got. And I tell you, it got to me at the end. I was a little slower at the end, and I said, man, am I losing something? But I just think, try that on your own, ladies and gentlemen. Take that at home. Let people, your significant other, your child, or whatever, give you 5 numbers to repeat right back in the chronological order, and then repeat them back opposite. So, starting from the last number to the first. You see how that works on your mind, how fast it takes you, how fast it is. So, Joe, it exhausts you. And then, you start thinking, wait, 5, 2, and you start thinking, then you start thinking, my brain working, is it my brain working right? But, if you think about it, and I felt okay. But then I was getting exhausted. It really was taking its toll, And you got to do it in a certain amount of time, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're kind of scaring me a little bit because the way my brain's been working lately, I'm just thinking all those brain cells like killed in the 80s.
My man Mike saying this, and man, that's what he said. He said, oh man, a lot of shit going on in the 60s and 70s, damn man. Taking its toll now.
I don't remember
that stuff
kicking
in from 1978's, Mike. 1978's kicking in now.
Yeah.
I just got a text there, Eloy, my brother Eloy Vasquez is listening from Miami, or is it Miami? Hey, let me tell you something.
Yes, sir.
I'm very proud of this. We got an international audience.
Yes,
my
we
man
do.
Scott Murray, listen over in Birmingham.
Who's very happy that Wolverhampton got promoted.
Yes, Wolverhampton got promoted. Scott listening in Birmingham with Father Carmine. Father Carmine better be listening too. I got some friends. Listen, I got a couple of texts of my cousins. How about this? My cousin Leonardo Afili, listening in Venezuela.
No kidding.
Venezolano.
Wow.
Oye, primo. Muchas gracias por todo.
You've been down there?
No, I've been to Peru. But I've never been to Venezuela, and I've never been to Argentina.
Okay.
Argentina.
Okay.
Believe me, that's the place I want to go.
You got any people in Brazil?
No, Brazil.
Okay.
No, I've got good friends from Brazil. A lot of Brazilleros, a lot of good Brasileiro friends, but never been there.
Because the people from Bagnoli and Irpino, a lot of them live up in Niles, and they've got a huge colony down in Sao Paulo.
Sure. Sao Paulo is great.
There's like the Italian American community in South America is like pretty much as big there as it is here in Hawaii.
No, absolutely. The people from Italy went to South America. Is there much they came here?
Absolutely, there was a triangle going.
That's exactly right.
Absolutely.
For job opportunities.
Anyway, didn't mean to sidebar.
No, appreciate that, right? But as I said, we got an international audience. I'm very proud of that. I'm very excited about that.
It's cool.
So,
our friend Helen over in the UK is listening right now.
There you go,
too.
Helen. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate that. And I tell you what, Helen, I love when I come over and getting, doing the tea and scones. I love this, very proper thing. But man, you got a lot. I love England. You people are lovely, lovely people. It's beautiful, the architecture, everything. But that the food got a lot to be desired, man. You know, I mean, I get it.
Here's funny though, Ray, because Helen, she just moved back there. She's originally from England, but she lived in SoCal for years and years and years. So she's over there trying to teach them how to make make Mexican food and stuff.
Helen, I tried to do the blood pudding.
Oh,
that's an acquired taste. That's an acquired taste.
No.
It's the innards of the.
I don't like liver and onion. I don't like innards.
Well, it's the innards of the animals. So blood pudding.
Yeah.
You know.
Move along.
And I tell you, but I do, you know, and of course the meat, but it's a very heavy. You know, it's a heavy because it's cold. Diet. It's cold. Yeah, it's heavy. You don't but like I love the people. Food. Hey, I love Welsh cake. I love Welsh cake. Which is like in the morning, it's like a scone. But man, Welsh cakes are terrific. So for anybody listening from Wales, I hope my man Dave, I love you. I hope you're listening. And then this year I'm going over there. I told you I'm going to. I was in Scotland last year, Glasgow. Glasgow is spectacular, man. If you ever get a chance, go to Glasgow, people. It's everything you think it is. I'm going to Dublino, Dublin this year. E per miei amici italiani, Dublino. So I'm going to be going to Dublin this year.
Cool.
And I'm excited, man. So let's talk about the show. Let me get to the show. Oh, first of all, my man Vike just brought it to me. Ladies and gentlemen, see this picture? This was from a publicity shot taken in 1992. Before 1992, there's a publicity shot used. And he said he just found it at some auction, right, or some.
Yeah, a friend of mine's a picker, and he goes to like flea markets and auctions, and he found those, and I forgot I had.
I appreciate that somebody had it. I'm not so sure I appreciate the fact you try to pimp off my name by selling my picture, and I don't get nothing from it. No, seriously, that's what a lot of people. That's the problem. You know, that's the problem with a lot of people.
Yeah.
People talk about these people. They're talking about athletes doing these card shows because
didn't you once? Didn't you once tell me that, like, if you looked up your name on eBay, like 3/4, like most of that stuff, you have no idea?
It's all fugazi. It's all fugazis, man, because it don't mean nothing. Yeah. Because, people saying sign pictures. I look at it and go, are these people really? If you see my signature, it's changed through the years, but it's pretty different now. It's pretty significant now, my autograph. And most people know it. And some of these people, and the people buy it. I got Look, I don't mind people trying to make a buck. Now, they'll come people say, "Can you sign this?" Well, don't put a name,
right?
Because you don't put it. I get it.
Right.
And sometimes that bothers me. Sometimes it don't. Because if you can make a buck off my name, I guess you need it. Go ahead. And I don't mind that.
But somebody could have gotten their hands on that and done that.
Yeah, and that's what they do. I love the picture. It's an old. If you can see the back of the address, my parents, the house that I grew up in, 807 Cambridge Avenue, on the south side of Youngstown. So it was a postcard. Yeah. And that was my manager, David Wolf, did. Years ago, when my first pictures taken, make them postcards. Mm-hmm. So he was sending them to the writers. Writers I got later on knew me before I long for. I was a 6-round fighter. They said your manager used to inundate us with these postcards. Drove me nuts. He said, but I knew about you. Every fight I knew about you, and I knew long before you became champion.
This guy was doing the internet by post. He was bombarding people with posts.
Yeah. Look, ladies and gentlemen.
Genius.
Let me just say this again. I don't mind that you buy, like people go to autograph shows. I sign an autograph. Don't sign it. Well, if you pay this, if it's a paid thing and I'm getting paid for it, you sign whatever you want. Just my name. Then they'll take that and go put it on eBay or whatever and sell for them. I got that. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid for being there.
Right.
And when you ask me to sign a picture and I'm not, people say, well, don't put a name. I said, if it's just off the street, they say, oh, no, don't put a name. I said, no, I'm going to sign somebody's name. Might as well be yours. I'll put Dear John.
Yeah.
It might as well be yours.
There's a difference.
Because exactly. People are going to try to. I don't mind that people try to make a buck off my name. Just if I can make a buck from my name, So that's why. This is why certain things off the internet, things from my our social my website RayBoomBoomMancini.com. Mm-hmm. The photos that we have on there from the Ray Boom Boom Mancini Foundation.com, RayBoomBoomMancini.com. Those pictures I put at the end. I write my put my record. I don't do it for any other photos. If people say I just put the date, or I don't put the date. But I won't put my record unless, or I don't put Hall of Fame. I don't do that.
Right. So a little way of tagging it.
Yeah, exactly. So anyhow, but I think it's cool. It's a cool picture from 1992. My hair, kind of cool.
We got a couple greetings from the web here.
Please.
Debbie Dixon says hello.
Hello, Debbie. How are you? I hope you're great. I appreciate you listening in.
Scott Murray says Ray had tea at the Ritz last time he was here.
Oh, man. Oh, I was putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. That's true. Tea and scones for the last 2 years. We're going to do it again, Scott, when I come back in September.
Oh.
He picks me up at the airport at Heathrow. He takes me right to the Ritz to have tea and scones. So I took my bride the first 2 years. I took my in-laws last year. It's spectacular. You got to go on, though. You got to put the jacket on. You got to be sophisticated.
I got to find out now because my friend Helen, she lives in Kendall. So if you guys are near Kendall, you can swing by and pick her up.
Scott, is that near Kendall? I don't know. So
no, I think Kendall's closer to Liverpool than it is Birmingham.
Liverpool.
It's England, man. How big is it?
You would think, right? And ladies and gentlemen, this is my wine. This is the Southpaw wine. You go to get it at the local stores and restaurants.
Shameless plug.
100%. It's very shameless. It's 100% Cabernet grapes. 100%. It's a 60-30-10 blend. 60 Barbera grape, which is the Italian grape, close to the Cab Sav, very similar to Cab Sav. 30% Petit Merlot. I'm sorry, Petit Syrah. But yet, so it's a 60 Barbera, 30% Petit Syrah. 10% Charbonneau. And Charbonneau grape is only grown in the Savoy region of France.
Okay.
And they only grow it on 100 acres in Napa.
Damn.
So you guys gives it a little cachet. But now, actually, they are growing it a lot in Argentina.
Okay.
They've taken the grape, brought it to Argentina, grown a lot of it in Argentina. But you don't get it in too many wines. So the Charbonneau grape gives it a certain cachet. So it's a 60-30-10, 60 Barbera, 30 Petit Syrah, 10% Charbonneau. But it's easy drinking. Yeah. And people who drink it have given me a lot of compliments for it, so I'm very appreciative.
But at the same time, it's good to drink, but it's not your grandpa's Paisan.
No, it's easy drinking. This is easy drinking. And salud. Viva de Jedan and Boco Lupo.
I still want to try that bourbon with your name on it.
That bourbon is all right, too. Okay? But that's at the end of the night. I sip of the grapes, but at the night, it's a gentleman's drink. You got a cigar, we're at the table. Yeah, then you but I put it over the rocks. Or I put it with ginger ale, make it a highball.
I love highballs.
My parents used to do a highball.
Love highballs.
But you're going to like it. Again, easy drinking. My wine, my bourbon is easy drinking. And I keep telling people, I'm not in the liquor business.
No, you're not.
I guess I am.
You're keeping the liquor in business.
Can I make an announcement real quick?
Please.
All right, July 14th, 2008, the 3rd Annual Steel Derby.
Yes.
To benefit the rescue mission at the Youngstown Skate.
That's my foundation, the Ray Boom Mancini Foundation. I've said one thing I'm proud about our foundation. We do things outside the box. We do a roller derby event and the Steel Derby girls are the best. Let me tell you, they are the best. If you ever seen these girls on the street, wherever, they do everything for charity. They get paid very little to do anything. They actually have a season, but they get knocked around, they get banged around. They practice twice a week. Most of the girls travel from PA to go to practice, or from Trumbull, Mahoney County. They go to Pennsylvania to practice. They're wonderful, wonderful people. These ladies are some of the finest people I've ever met because they do it for charity and they love people and they just love to put on a performance. So Steel Derby event, July 14th.
July 14th?
At the Youngstown Skate, which is over there on
Tiffany Boulevard.
Yep. Thank you very much. Right behind Michael Alberini's restaurant and over there off of Tiffany Square.
Yep. And there's an after party at Susie's Dogs and Drafts, the Youngstown location.
Oh, Susie's Dogs and Drafts. Again, wonderful people. They do a lot for charity, and they help as we are. For this event will be for a rescue mission, which is one of the greatest things we have in this valley.
And props to Susie's Dogs and Drafts for being a cornerstone of the downtown revitalization.
They were They were the start. They were at the beginning.
Remember when we did the beard contest down there a couple of years ago when they first opened?
You're right.
What a great thing.
You're right. And Susie's people are lovely, lovely people. Wonderful what they do with downtown. They're on Phelps, right around the corner from V2.
Yeah, and speaking of Phelps Street, have you seen the new studio for Golden String Radio yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Right there on Phelps,
Beautiful.
right across the street from the new Beer and Cake. The Beer and Cake?
Yeah, it was Whistle and Cake. It's right down the street.
Yeah,
right down
the street. Right catty corner from it, right.
Yeah.
Whistle Cake doing a wonderful job. They don't have my wine there yet. But they should get it. But wonderful people. That's the look. It's like, come on, man, get with it. Let's get with the program. I'm in town. I come there to do the Duck and Pony show for you one night. If you put my wine in your joint, you got a lovely joint. Great place. Russo Cake, great joint. Go in there, you know, I loved what they're doing there. You know, we're here in town.
How about
I
some
can
love?
come there.
How about some love?
I can be there, spread the love, man. I can spread the love for you. So, yes, but they're doing, downtown's doing a lovely job. And you know what? And I was going to save this for our best kept secret, but I can't tell you what I'm looking forward
Let
to.
burst now. We're improvising. It's jazz today. It's jazz night on the
we
Boom
ain't
Boom
even,
Room. We're just letting
yeah,
fly.
that's exactly right. There's no rhyme or reason I'm going to get where things going. We even got to the program yet.
Nope.
One thing I'm excited about. I'm excited, Dominic, my friend Dominic Marchianda. Let me tell you something, my brother. No matter what goes down, you are a champion. You saw this project through. Took you over 5 years, and all the headaches you went through, you saw it through, and you did. It's the first hotel we've had down in over 40-something years, almost 50 years.
Yeah.
Not quite. I think the Voyager Inn was the one in like early 70s.
Yeah.
But this is a DoubleTree. This is one of the top notch.
Yeah.
I can't wait. My friend Mark Canzanetta got his a restaurant. I think it's opening tomorrow night,
Okay.
or that opened last night.
Okay.
Opened last night. Wednesday, this Thursday, last night. What day? Tuesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
what day is that? I don't know either. Don't ask
Opened
me.
last night. Bistro 1907. Mark is probably one of the best chefs, if not the finest chef in the area. I don't want to knock anybody else because there are some great
But the
chefs.
guy's
there.
good.
But he's terrific, and he's doing something different. Bistro 1907. They got 2 coffee shops or a Branch Street in there. The other thing I'm excited about, and this is my friend, let me tell you about this young man. I'm so excited for him. Alex Zordich has got a restaurant called Osteria. Now, an Osteria, O-S-T-E-R-I-A, is a word in Italy. You see these osterias. And Osteria is just a casual food, you know, small bites place, you know. And it's very similar.
Almost like an Italian version of tapas?
Exactly.
There you
Well,
go.
and Enoteca is a wine bar with small bites, and Enoteca, Osteria is exactly that.
Okay.
It's small bites, very similar to a tapas joint.
Okay.
So, Alex, let me tell you about this man. I know his father, Michael Zordich, who played star at Penn State, played for how many years in the NFL for
It's Cheney guy, right?
Yeah, Cheney guy, played for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Jets. Now he's at University of Michigan, defensive
Well, I'm a
backs
Fitch
coach.
guy, so I won't say anything bad about him.
Michael, one of the finest people I've ever met. Him
No,
and
he's
his
a
wife,
good guy. He's a good
lovely
guy,
people.
kid.
His son, Michael Jr., you know, football star at Cardinal Mooney. I forgot, University of Penn State. University of Penn State, went on, played with the Carolina Panthers for a little bit.
Yep.
And he's still in the league, I believe. And just a lovely, just a terrific family. Their younger son, Alex, went to University of Buffalo. When we did the premiere of The Good Son in Buffalo, I invited him and came with his friends, and he said to me he's interested in the wine business. Wow, man, you know, I can introduce you to a friend of mine. So I introduced him to Joe Halaba. They were on the phone. Joe studied in France, and he told Alex, you should go to Europe and study. Alex went, studied, and lived in Italy for a couple of years. Also, I believe France. I'm not sure. I know he was in Italy. I know he was in France. He moved back. I believe he was in Texas.
Right.
He bounced around, came back, and opened his joint, Osteria, in the new DoubleTree downtown. I can't wait. Right now, he's doing he's open at the B&O station.
Okay.
He's open there just for people to come trying the pizzas and stuff.
I saw the sign.
Yeah.
I wonder what was going on.
Yeah,
I didn't understand.
the Osteria. But that's going to opening this or next week. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess anybody up, but it's either this week or next week at with opening, finishing his place at the new DoubleTree downtown. So if you get there, you got Bistro 1907 for fine dining. You go Osteria for fast food, but great. Not fast food like typical. Great fast food, but casual atmosphere. And small bites like a tapas place. And Alex, I admire you, my brother. I admire what you're doing. This kid, he knows his wines. This kid's he's
I can't
studying
wait
wines.
to check it out.
You gotta check him wines.
See, the thing is, with that hotel, you know, they got that barber shop that's going to be in the lobby too. Sounds to me like a spa day is pending, man.
Oh,
Go
man.
down there, get a hot lather shave,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
head over to the
Yeah.
to the Osteria.
Let me tell you, Michael.
Oh.
Dominic did it right, man. He did it right, and I'm proud of him.
I can't wait to check it out.
So me and my bride are going to be coming down this weekend. I've been away. Again, so let me go back to my last 10 days. I went to Las Vegas for the brain studies. I did the testing. I went in last Monday. Did the studies on Tuesday. It's not exhausting, but it is exhausting. You know, it's a lot of testing and stuff. Balance test. You stand. You think you got balance? I do yoga. This is what I tell anybody, and it's just true. Stand still for 10 seconds. Okay, so you stand still for 10 seconds, right? Stand still for 10 seconds. Okay. Put your arms up. Put them on your waist. 10 seconds. Close your eyes. Close your eyes like this. And all of a sudden, you got to focus, man. You focus, then you start going wobbling back and forth. That's the type of stuff. You want me to lift one leg off the ground, close my eyes for 10 seconds. Try that. Lift one leg off, lift the other leg off. These are different testing that they tell you to do. And these are the type of studies I was doing. Put one foot in front of the other. Walk straight, one foot in front of the other. And I'm going to tell you, I'm following by. Oh, man, that make me, am I bad? I'm not going to study well. Am I not going to grade well on the test? I mean, it's just, everything's about balance and your cognitive test, your reaction test.
It's a very precise DUI test for a sober person. I mean, because
Right.
they're getting the same idea.
I got stopped once. The guy says, this was last winter. He says, the cop pulls me over in Austin. I left upstairs lounge.
Austin town, go figure.
Upstairs lounge. And I had a few glasses of wine, but look, let me tell this, folks. Do not drink and drive. I will not, but wine is part of the dinner. It's part of my culture. I will never get myself jammed up for drinking, be drunk and driving.
Yeah.
I will not do that.
Yeah, wine with a meal. Anyway,
But I went, 2 glasses of wine with, I guess, I don't even know if that's over limit, 2 glasses, 4-ounce glasses. But I went, and it was wintertime, and I couldn't see the line. It's on, Matthews, not Matthews.
Bloody awful.
What is that? Mahoney Avenue.
Yeah.
I can't see the line. So I'm looking, and I guess I was veering into the center. So he pulls me over. He says, sir, you're veering, I said, you have any drinks? I said, no, I had a couple glasses of wine with my food. But, look. He said, can you get out of the car? Get out of the car. He says, I said, look, I start doing this. I said, with your eyes closed. I said, let me do this. I'll put one leg up, like, see, I'll do tree pose for you. I'll do this, I'll do pose. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll do Warrior 3. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll do whatever you want me to do. And this is what I was doing. Yeah. He said, okay, sir, get in the car. So I said, look, I can't see the line. Clean the streets and we ain't got a problem. Jesus, man. So anyhow.
All I can say is when that happened to me, it worked out a lot less well.
Oh, my God. We're 20 minutes in this show and I ain't talked about nothing.
I got a couple messages. Ready? Ray, Anthony Fuda here. Love the show. Now, what stores are carrying your wine in the area? I bet it goes great with a burger.
Tell Tony
My
to bring us
man,
a burger.
Anthony Fuda from the Burger Guys. These guys go all over the county to do burger contests. And ask Anthony, text in which one won this year. I had it on early a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I can't remember. I knew that too.
I think, I did. In the 2 finalists, one of them was the burger, Coaches. Coaches was the runner-up, I think.
You know what? I'm on Facebook right now.
Last year, I remember it was Magic Tree last year. But this year was something different.
Anyhow, it was. I'm going to look. You go ahead.
Tony, first of all, they got it at the Giant Eagle in Poland. I got it in Giant Eagle in Boardman, but that's corporate, so I got to get the Giant Eagle in Liberty, over there, off of Belmont Avenue in Liberty. And they did. I keep saying these stores have it, but then people go, they don't have it. So I hope they get it. Rulli Brothers had it. I don't know if they still got it, but they had it. And I'm trying to get it at a couple of other stores, but a lot of restaurants have it. And we're trying to get direct, from the distributor to your door. We're trying to get the thing online, but we haven't got it yet. But that's what we're working to get.
Okay, Mahoney versus Trumbull County. In the Meat 16 Championship, the Phoenix versus the Lime Tree is May 30th.
So the Lime Tree is in Trumbull County.
You're right.
Who's Mahoney County?
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
That's out of Phoenix. I think is on 46, like right out the Austintown Canfield border, right by 62.
There you go.
So there you have it.
There's your 2 finalists. All right, let's get to it, folks.
Dig in, buddy.
Half hour, might as well get into it. Jesus, man. Again, listen, my friend Scott, all you guys from Birmingham, all my friends, my primos, hanno ascoltato in Venezuela, all my primos in Miami. Oye, chico, ¿cómo está? That's what they say. I got off the plane. I told you this. I got off the plane in Miami, Miami. It's Miami. And they go, oye, chico, ¿cómo está? You know, well, how you doing? And I start talking like Tony Montana. No, man. No, man. Yo soy italiano, man. No. Mi hijo es cubano. I said, my kids are Cuban. Yo soy italiano. I give them that stuff. Oh, God. Anyhow, all right, here we go. So I did the studies at the Lou Ruvo. And people say, yeah, the studies are too good for you because you're goofy as crazy as cat shit. Anyhow.
No, wait a minute. Crazy as what? I got to get mine. Move along. I'm stealing that. Go ahead.
So, Cleveland Clinic, the Lou Ruvo Neurological Center at the Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas. Any fighter, you can sign up for it. They fly you out on their dime.
Yeah.
They put you up on their dime, and all these studies on their dime. It costs you absolutely nothing. I not only I advocate, I'm out there trying to get people, fighters, to go who've had an extensive career, to go out there and get the fighter study. Believe me, you're gonna want to know. People say, "Why would you want?" So why wouldn't I want to know? God forbid if something's happening and I could take a supplement or food, some type of a nutrient supplement to combat it. Why wouldn't I do that?
Right.
So, and any fighter, and a lot of these guys don't want to know. They go, I don't want to know. I heard guys I talked to said, Ray, I don't want to know. I said, what are you, like the ostrich? Put your head in the sand? Why wouldn't you want to know?
I'm that way with doctors. I'm that way with doctors.
No, just fight. They're there for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man. You want to live a life? Hey, look, if you don't want to live a long life, then don't do it. Real simple. You want to take yourself out early? Don't do it. But if you want to live a quality, let me tell you something. You always hear this, and it's God's truth. One thing you hear as a kid, it ain't, if you ain't got your health, what do you got? That's the God's truth. How many people you know, young people, I know guys from the 70s, stuff's kicking in from the 70s, and now they're early 60s and stuff, and they're broken down. They're walking with cane stuff. And nobody knew the ramifications from the 60s and 70s to now. I understand that. But find out. If you could find out, if there's something you could do to combat it,
you're right.
Find out. Then people will know how to work with you, your family and your friends. But please, man, do it. If all fighters, I advocate and I plead with you to go out there to Lou Ruvo Neurological Center, give a call. Call out to the Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas, ask for Lou Ruvo Neurological Center, and ask for Pamela Dino. Charles Bernick is the one who does the studies. Charles Bernick. Pamela Dino is his right-hand guy. Pamela will get you in. And I told her I will go out there and advocate for them and try to get people for them, fighters who've had, fighters who had more than 2 fights to go out there and take studies. They do MMA guys too, so anybody who in any combat sport. So, just recently, and I just saw it on the web, on the news, Jack Johnson.
Okay.
The first black champion ever in America in 1915 was recently pardoned by President Trump. Now, I actually got invited to go to this. I was one of the people that I invited to go, and I couldn't because of my testing. But Sylvester Stallone was there. He's been pushing for years. Lennox Lewis was there, and a couple guys from WBC were there. And the reason they pardoned him, because Jack Johnson, let me say, it's a very historical moment, it really is. And it was pushed by his niece, great niece, Jack Johnson's great niece, Linda Johnson. Let me tell you, Jack Johnson was arrested back in early 20s.
Early 20s, yeah.
Early 20s. And it was called the Mann Act, M-A-N-N, the Mann Act.
Yep.
And it was put into effect to stop human trafficking. That's what the Mann Act was for, the human trafficking. But it was broadened during the racial times that it was, and used to prosecute men for, catch this, premarital affairs, extramarital affairs.
Right.
Now every guy in Youngstown be jammed up there.
Yep.
I'm joking, folks.
Some of them.
Some.
They know who
Majority. No, not joking. Ladies, your men love you. Love your men back.
Try to be serious.
I can't even say this shit serious. So it was put into effect for premarital affairs, extramarital affairs, and get interracial relationships.
Transporting women across state lines
that's exactly right.
what did they call it? Not nefarious, but like for
Well,
salacious purposes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extramarital affairs. Interracial relationships were considered. You crossed the Mann Act.
Well,
you
just
violated.
You just didn't do that sort of thing.
So, let me explain that. So, Jack Johnson and all the white women loved him, and he was he looked like Black Adonis, man.
And that's why he scared the establishment,
yes.
because he was like Ali before Ali
That's
was
right.
Ali.
That's exactly right. And Jack Johnson had no shame. My man had no shame in his game. He was banging every white woman he could. And,
just to
do it.
Just to make
and because he could. And so, let me tell you something. He was convicted by a jury of all white.
Of course.
And he was put into jail. He went into jail in 1920.
Yep.
But in 1915, Jack KO'd Jess Willard in Havana, Cuba, because he couldn't fight in the States. He had so his fights had to be outside the States.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't fight in the States because it was actually, they actually got him. They started against him in 1915. That's actually when it started.
Yeah.
But he left the country, fled the country.
Oh, the FBI tailed him like crazy.
He married, you wind up being, I didn't realize that he was married to 3 white women through the years.
Yeah.
3 white women.
Which only made them matter.
And so his second wife is when he left the country, second wife, in 1950, he KO'd Jess Willard in Havana, Cuba, which I know, it was, and it was 20 years before there was another black man to be champion. That was Joe Louis in 1934. Wow. But Jack Johnson left America, fought in France. They loved him in France. Fought everywhere else around the world.
Yeah.
He came back to the States in 1920, and that's when he was put in jail. He did 8 months in jail, and then they let him out. So they finally exonerated and stripped him of his title and all that. So finally, people have been pushing for a long time. You know, that's the only reason why he was convicted. So President Trump pardoned him this week.
Well, that's beautiful.
Pardoned him this week and exonerated him of all charges.
Yeah.
You know, he was a very proud black man who did great things for the people at that time. You know, and
was brave enough to give a middle finger to the establishment that was trying to keep him down. Like I'm saying, man, he was Ali before Ali was Ali.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Mike. And let me tell you, two government officials, representatives. Senators John McCain of Arizona and Harry Reid of Nevada were big advocates to exonerate him and get him.
Nice. That's well done. Well done.
Yeah, so that was that. This happened this week. Also, and the fact that I tell you we are an international show.
Yes, sir.
More than you know. We do talk about fights that people don't know about, don't hear about, don't give a shit about. I mean, but we talk about it all. We give it all.
Okay.
Okay.
Dish.
From my friend Scott and all my friends in Birmingham, here we go. Tyson Fury starts his comeback on June 9th versus Sefer Safari in Manchester, England.
Oh.
That's significant because does anybody care? I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. Well, I am, but I'm not. But I'm meaning, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know if you care.
Well,
Joe,
you lost me at Manchester.
Right, there you go. You're a Liverpool guy, I forgot. There you go. There you go. So, look, Tyson Fury, he hasn't fought in a while. I mean, I'm not knocking him as a fighter. He won the title, man. He beat, he was brash. He's bold. He's loud. I love that about the guy. But not fighting for whatever reason, I don't get it. He hasn't fought for 2 years. So again, I don't care about his comeback against this guy. I'll care when he comes back to fight a guy like Anthony Joshua or Joseph Parker, or somebody has some significance. So, okay. I'm going to talk about a fight. Now, the fight really has no significance at all, but I'm going to let you know about it. There was a fighter from South Africa, Heki Butler. Heki Butler beat Ryoshi Taguchi of Japan.
Oh, that's that. Yeah. Okay. What's up with that kid?
My man, that's good. That was good, Mike. That was good. That's the way to come. Heki Butler from South Africa beat Ryoshi Taguchi of Japan in Japan.
That's the guy we talked about a few weeks ago, right?
I know.
Is that the same cat?
No, I never talked about this.
I thought just Japanese name.
Oh, no, that was Ryota Marugi. That's the guy. He's a headache. He's a good fight. They talk about him in Triple G.
It's not Gojira and Matara.
No, but it was another Japanese fighter.
Proceed. I'm sorry.
And he beat Taguchi in Japan, a 12-round unanimous decision in Japan. So he beat him pretty good.
Ah.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you get top international boxing news here. That's what we give you. We are that guy. Also on that card, now let me give you a little bit about Butler. Because it seemed like a lovely man. I listened to him in the interview, and he just was so proud, so happy. He says the greatest day, now this is a stand-up guy, the greatest day of his life, other than marrying his wife. Instead of marrying his wife, he says, the greatest day other than marrying his wife. That's a stand-up guy, my man. So Hecky Butler, I just want to congratulate you. How about this stuff? He lost a split decision to Filipino Milan Malindo in September of 2017. But the IBF ordered a rematch for the title. He fought for the title against the Filipino Milan Malindo in September of last year. The bout was so argued that a lot of people thought he won. The IBF ordered an immediate rematch. But instead, Malindo went and fought Taguchi from Japan and lost to Taguchi. And Taguchi was a stand-up enough guy to give Butler, Hecky Butler, the rematch and lost his title to him. So, okay, there you go. Again, that goes under the file of who gives a crap. All right. No, I'm not saying it. If you're a boxing person, you love that stuff. I love that stuff.
It's a boxing show,
It's
right?
a boxing show. Well, slash whatever else.
Yeah, but slash.
See? Okay. Oh, it would help if I told you. Butler went in. Let me tell you, is the underdog also. He went in the underdog, and it was for the WBA and IBF light flyweight title, which is 106 pounds. You know,
like the.
106 pounders. So
what was that? You mentioned that before.
Yeah.
What was it called? What's the weight class called again? I was
well,
looking
there's
down.
what they call light flyweight, or they call it straw
Strawweight.
Strawweight.
Okay. I mean, what is that? Getting like two real
Yeah.
scrawny guys? Like.
Well, yeah, strawweight. That's another thing called light flyweight or strawweight. But here's the other thing. Taguchi from Japan had not lost in 5 years. First loss in 5 years. So that's it. Congratulations to Hecky Butler of South Africa.
You know, when you talk about those straw weights, you know what that makes me think of? Is you remember that old Foghorn Leghorn cartoon?
Yeah.
Where the Bantam Rooster,
Yeah,
little skinny
yeah.
thing. I can't help it, mister. Every time I hit a bell, I start throwing punches. That's what I think of. It's just this skinny guy with these huge gloves. Looks like that rooster.
All right. I got another message if you like it.
My man, shit's kicking in from 1978.
Hey Ray, Jim Bugos, we need to do another cigar trip to Pittsburgh and Cornell. Love the Boom Boom Room.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I love that. We got to do another cigar trip. At a Cranberry, at the club. They had a cigar club there. It's tremendous. But one of the best cigar clubs I've ever been to, and they do a tremendous job there. My son's calling me. Can I? Excuse me.
You take a call.
Leonardo, I'm on the air right now doing my Boom Boom.
Tell him to call in.
I can't. Vike just say call in. Call in. Look on the thing. No, just here. Take this number down. You got a number? Can you write this down? Go ahead. Say, give him a second. Like I got time. We're on the air. Here we go.
You know we got nothing but time. We're here. Where are we going?
Are you ready? Are you ready? He's telling me, hold on. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, my son gets this pipe, so I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 330-574-4455. Call in. Put you on the air. Okay, thank you.
That goes for the rest of you, too, by the way.
My baby's going to call in, along with anybody else. Yes, my baby's going to call in. So
now,
I'll put on the headphones and look like... Oh, man. Anyway,
ground control to Major Tom.
But also, let me just say this about Hecky Butler. He became the third African champion. Over recently, Isaac Dogbe, man, we talked about him 2 weeks ago. Isaac Dogbe, who beat Jesse Magdaleno, and Zolani Tete. So, the third champion from Africa, and third African champion. So I admire that very much.
Nice.
Yeah, and so again, I tell her because look, here's my notes. Like this is, I'm gonna say this. Take a look. Look, these are my notes. See my notes? I got lines. I got all kind of stuff. My wife said, "That's how my mind thinks." She said, "That's how your mind thinks." I said, "Yes, yes." My son's calling.
Oh, cool.
Hello, Nardo.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son Leonardo. Yes. And but okay, go ahead, Nardo. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
You're on the air, baby. You're on the air.
We got a little delay, I think.
Okay.
That's all right.
So, you're just coming from work.
just leaving work.
Who's in the joint today?
What are y'all talking about?
Who's in the joint today? Anybody?
Milch was there today, David Milch.
David Milch, the creator of NYPD Blue,
Yeah.
Hill Street Blues, a very prolific TV producer. He was in. How about Dave Mamet?
Yeah. No, Mamet wasn't there today. He wasn't up in there
Well,
today.
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's up?
No, I was just saying.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, I'm talking about the fights this weekend. We're talking about everything and nothing. So it's all over the joint today. It's all over the joint. But we talked about my testing at the Luruvo Neurological Center. We talked about Jack Johnson being pardoned. We talked.
I saw that.
We talked about. We just talked about Hecky Butler winning the WBA and IBF light flyweight 106-pound championship. Didn't know if you,
light flyweight.
Light flyweight. Didn't know if you knew that. Didn't know if you cared.
No, I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was a division.
And, yes.
No, neither did I, Nardo, until like a week ago, man.
Straw weight is 106 pounds. Straw weight or light flyweight. Let me tell you. Oh, so we had that. Let's show you how things work, Mike.
Yeah.
We're out there, and every day I used to eat when I lived out there at the joint.
Yeah.
Il Forno Trattoria, Italian Trattoria in Santa Monica, and we called it the joint. Eddie O'Neill, Dave Mamet. So we had dinner with Eddie a couple times this week. Oh, it was so funny. We laughed our asses off. Then we had I saw Dave the other day, Dave Mamet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure for those who don't know, Dave Mamet is America's greatest writer. He wrote Glengarry Glen Ross, won the Pulitzer Prize for that. Cool. Wrote Speed the Plow, the great play Speed the Plow. Wrote what else did he write?
The Verdict with Paul Newman.
Well, yeah, but that's Verdict with Paul Newman. Academy Award for that.
I think he wrote The Untouchables too.
Wrote The Untouchables.
Oh, I love that movie.
So then also Spanish Prisoner, State and Maine, all these great movies by Dave Mamet. But his writing, every actor wants to say his words. He wrote American Buffalo. He's the author of American Buffalo, which could be the greatest American play. To me, Glengarry Glen Ross and American Buffalo, for me, are the two greatest American plays, pieces of literature there is.
Wow.
So, Dave was there, and we were talking, and it got me rejuvenated because Dave got a couple projects. Dave's he's a rebel. He wrote a pilot for HBO that they didn't want. Mm-hmm. He said, Dave, well, let's try to get it done in Youngstown. Let's do it. Dave Mamet would love to come to Youngstown, and I'm going to bring him here. We're going to do a project.
Nice.
We've been talking about a project together for about another project we talked about. His project there was a wise guy drama about Chicago, KZB done in Youngstown. But we talked about doing a project. They approached me about doing a project about 5-6 years ago, and based on he says I'll write it, direct it, you'll start it, and it was based on a short story by Jack London. Anybody? Jack London was a great writer. Turn of the century. Yeah. And it was called A Piece of Steak. One of the great literatures, but like Dave said, it's a short story. Short stories make short scripts.
Right.
So we have to find 2 companion pieces. We found the second companion piece.
You gotta find a third
now
one.
Now we're getting the third, and we're gonna do that. I said, Dave, I'm about the age, man. I'm not getting no younger. I better get this going. Still think I can still do it. I'd be more believable now than I was 5 years ago. So, anyhow, but also, so Leonardo, listen to the show. Listen to the show. So here's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about the fights coming up. How about this? Fights coming up are, again, for people who could care less, but it's just, I think it's important to talk about fighters from all over. We got this Jerwin Acajas from Philippines, and I expect him. A lot of people think he's the next Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Jerwin Acajas is fighting, defending his bantamweight title, along with Cal Yokaya. They're both bantamweight chiefs, two different organizations. Mm-hmm. They're both defending their bantamweight belts. Bantamweight's 118 pounds.
So we're going to belt combination, though.
Fresno, California, coming up in June, and the winners are supposed to fight each other. So there we go. So that's part of our international boxing scene.
Yep. Leonardo, where are you at right now? You out in Cali?
Oh yeah, Santa Monica.
Yeah, I'm in LA right now.
Man, we're interstate, we're international, we're worldwide,
Well,
baby.
Leonardo was here doing a film all Christmas.
Worldwide?
Yeah, we're worldwide. I got my guys listening in Birmingham, England. I got my cousins listening in Venezuela. So, you know, we got our primos listening in Venezuela. How about that?
But you getting some work then, are you, bud?
Well, he's an actor.
What's going on?
Let me explain. Leonardo's an actor.
Yeah.
He just finished a film here over Christmas. I'm very excited about it. It's a great little independent film called The Worst Christmas Ever. It's a black comedy.
Oh,
But
that's right up my alley,
But
bud.
what I'm proud, and I tell this to everybody, so I'm going to get a chance to brag about my kids. My son's going to be a star, not because he's my son, because he's done it the right way.
Yeah.
He comes from the world of stage.
Yeah.
He
You've
went
been
to-
telling me this for years. Go ahead.
He's gone to the Ruskin School of Theater 4-year program.
Yeah.
It's a real, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real school. Acting school is a real school in places like New York and LA. They're, you know, it's a trade school. Acting is a trade, so these Ruskin School of Theater is a school, a real school. You go studies, you study different forms of different parts of film and acting, and they break it down.
It's like learning pipe fitting, except you're learning acting.
That's exactly right. We got the Newcastle School of Trades and Mahoning County School of Trade, Technical, Trumbull County Technical School. This is what these schools are. It's a trade school. And he's been on stage. He comes from the world of stage. And those are the real actors. They make their bones on stage. He's been up for awards.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of him. And he's going to be a star. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to get a shot soon. He's going to get a shot soon. And when he does, you're going to say, hey, I was told. Again, not because he's my son, because he's done it the right way.
That's pretty heady praise there, brother.
Now, here's funny. I remember we talking.
Yeah.
I remember Leonardo said to me, Pop, what should I use as my stage name? And because everyone calls him Leo. I'm the only one who calls him Nardo. Everyone calls him Leo. He's been Leo since he's been in grade school. I'm the only one, but I call him Nardo since a baby. Because Leonardo, his name's Leonardo, named after my father.
Yeah.
Nardo is the uncommon short name.
Yeah.
Leo is the common short name.
Uh-huh.
So everybody in school,
Well,
all his friends,
yeah.
but I call him Nardo. And I never forget he got mad at me. He was in grade school. I'm not Nardo. I'm Leo. I'm Leo. But I told him, you're my Nardo.
Yeah.
So I don't ever change that. That's and all my friends don't call him that. So
Yeah, you
he
never-
eventually adjusted to it. Eventually he said, oh, hell with it.
Never argue with your old man. I learned that one too.
Yeah. So eventually just giving that, okay, you can call me Nardo. But I'm the only one thing.
That was cute.
You like that was cute, wasn't it? Hey,
Yeah, that was cute.
do you want to tell her? Now, John Ciccatelli directed this film.
Okay.
John Ciccatelli. You want anything?
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything to John Leonardo?
No, I mean, John did a great job.
No, I did a great
Just,
job. Anything you want to say to him? John, he's waiting on the film, John. He's waiting on that film. You told him in December you were going to get him film 3-minute clip so he get an agent. Because the agents now, he met with an
so
agent.
he wants some
He made
cuts
he
for-
met an agent at APA,
Yeah.
one of the top agencies.
Yeah.
They said, but you come from stage, great, you got any film on you? He said, well, no. He said, when you get some film, we'll send it to
Send
him.
it to me, yeah.
John, he needs that
So-
film,
it's
bro.
like an air check for
I know.
actors.
He thinks
Yeah.
he's being a pain in the ass. He said, I don't want to bother John. John, I'm going to bother you. Give him the film, please. 3 minutes.
Don't make Ray
What's
bother
that?
you.
3 to 5 minutes. No
what's
more than
your-
5. 3 minutes. Give it
what-
to him, please. He needs it before July. He
What-
needs it before July. What? What are you going to say, Nardo?
What? Oh, okay.
I can say that,
what's,
'cause John, he
your
feels
top
like
five list today.
I'm sorry?
What's your top 5 list today?
I haven't had a top 5 list today. I didn't do one today, because I'm talking about a lot of
Oh, you
stuff.
didn't do a
I know.
top five.
Here we are. I just started. You know, it's
Okay,
almost
we-
an hour.
we
We
can
ain't talked about nothing.
can-
So let me get to it. But let me tell you. There's a couple things I want to talk about. Okay, real fast. So listen up, Nars. Just let me go through. We got sponsors, 2 major sponsors, and I'm going to tell you. So
Fire
please,
it up, brother. Fire it up.
We got my friends at Ginger Heat.
Okay.
Ginger Heat is a rub. I told you it's a muscle rub. I
Yeah.
use it. Leonard, did you use my Ginger Heat yet? Did you use my Ginger Heat yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not.
It's all natural, all natural. No chemicals, no. And I use it. You put you wait 10 minutes. You put a second lather on. You know, second coat.
Yeah.
Coat. Go to sleep. Boom. Your muscles heat up. Great. You feel good in the morning. I start working out, and all of a sudden my body started heating up. I started getting that my arms were on, that burn
on
again, but
fire,
it's a good
yeah.
burn. It's not a painful way.
Yeah.
Good in a good burn.
Yeah, right.
And I said, what happened? I called the guy. That's the natural ingredient. It stays in your system, so your body heats it up again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a big advocate. Ginger Heat. Go to Ginger Heat Muscle Rub. Don't put Ginger Heat Rub. GingerHeatMuscleRub.com. www.gingerheatmusclerub.com. Put in the promo code Boom Boom, and you get $2-3 off your thing.
How much you want to bet if you go to just gingerheat.com, you get redhead porn?
Yeah. maybe. So please, and also we got my friend Andy Zelko from ZDS. Go to www.zdsglobal.com. www.zdsglobal.com. And let me tell you, ZDS, Zelko Distribution Services, or Zelko Designing Systems. What they do are two things. This is a great company. Let me tell you, I've been working with them, making an appearance, and let me tell you, it's a great company. What they do, factory direct from China. Factories in China. These are for builders, anybody who's going to build. He's doing a lot of business out west. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I was going to say, let me try this in radio voice real quick. Andy Zelko established ZDS in 2013 as a manufacturer's representative agency specializing in bringing building materials from China to the United States. Their first office was a small apartment in Phoenix, Arizona. ZDS facility was purchased at 3230 East Washington Street. This is a 4-acre site with 35,000 square foot warehouse. Look them up today, zdsglobal.com.
Or call 602-540-6058. And I'm going to tell you, tell them Ray Mancini told you to call, because let me tell you, and also, Ginger Heat. Let me give you the number for Ginger Heat. Go to gingerheatmusclerub.com or 716-400-5547. Tell them Ray Mancini told you to call. Use the promo code Boom Boom, and you'll get, I'm telling you, you're gonna swear by this. You're gonna love this stuff. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. If you don't, I'll buy it back from you. I'll pay for it. ZDS, WW, Andy Zelko, it's direct. From, if anybody wants granite, top granite, quartz, any type of tile, interiors, they do all the home interiors, curtain rods, shower rods, anything. But it's factory direct. It's a significant, not a little, significant saving from the factory to your home.
Cool.
Call Andy. He can set that up for you, and they have a couple facilities here in the States. They can ship to you direct from the States. So he has a couple distribution centers here in the States. So please do that. All right, let me finish up here because we're getting running out. Now it's almost an hour, and we ain't talked about a whole lot. But let me just say this.
Well, okay, but I want to ask Leonardo something before we go.
Oh, go ahead. Ask him now. Go ahead.
Well, Leonardo, what's the goofiest thing you ever saw your old man do in public?
The goofiest?
Yeah, give us a funny Ray story.
I'll tell you if you don't say it. I'll tell you.
What do you? No, you tell me. You say.
No,
it,
go ahead. Tell me.
All right, okay, you tell.
All right, I'm not proud of this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not being happy with it.
Didn't want to put you on the spot, but let's have some fun.
Pop, that's embarrassing, Pop. This is my kids, I gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta go to the bathroom. You're driving. You're in traffic, so I pull off to the side. I put it in the parking lot. I get up. I open my door. Remember? I said, Leonard, open your door. He's in the back. So I.
You took a leak in the parking lot.
Parking lot. So,
who had it?
Oh my God, you're embarrassing, Pop. I said, look, I don't mean to be like, but there's no bathroom on. One thing you do, don't hold it. I learned from friends of mine who are truck drivers. Don't hold it. Bad for the bladder.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I had to go a little bit. I had to go bad. So I don't know if that was embarrassing to you or not, Nardo. But now,
see, you're gonna lead me to another question. If you
honestly, that wasn't even a thought in my mind.
Okay, well, Leonardo, what's yours then?
What is it? What is my?
Fire it up, man. You're on the spot, brother.
I don't know, man. When you kick
so
him
much.
under the table.
What? Oh, tell him that one. He got on me about this. We had this little discussion.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. When we were kids, we used to get kicked under the table by him because we were embarrassing him.
Well, no. What if you say something that's not inappropriate?
But he doesn't realize that he was embarrassing himself by kicking us under the table.
I'm getting a little shove.
Stop.
Tell
my wife does that to me.
On my shins to this day.
Oh, you're full of gaga. You're full of gaga. Listen, Pop, you remember you say, I didn't kick. I said I'd give you a little nudge. Because they would say stuff embarrassing because they're kids. I got it. They were kids.
Yeah.
I'm not, but they're saying something you're at a table. It's like, you give me a little shove.
Yeah, my wife still does that to me to this day.
And you and me both. Now, Leonardo, tell them the story about Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Tell them about Ray. Paulie come. We had lunch one time. We had lunch.
Paulie came to dinner one time.
Dinner. I'm sorry.
He came to dinner one time, and it was Paulie and a couple other guys he was with, and then it was my dad, me, and my little brother. And my dad, I knew who Paulie was, but my little brother didn't know who he was.
Uh-oh.
And we were coming to meet him, me and my little brother. My dad was already there with Paulie, and he was explaining to Paulie how much of fans we were to. We were big fans of his, and basically saying, yeah, that we were just fans of the guy. And my brother goes there, and I'm there, and I say what's up to Paulie because I know Paulie was. My brother goes, hey, so Paulie, what do you do? And my dad kicked my brother under the table after he went on this whole little thing.
And what did Ray say? What did Ray
hey,
say?
why'd you kick? And he goes, why'd you kick me under the table? Which, in fact, embarrasses my dad more because
More right. I look more stupid, right? I just was my bad. I just with him, and I tell you, I had a wonderful time with you. I'm so happy to be with you. But what I tell you, what I tell you before I left, I told you when I left. I said, I'm like Switzerland now.
What you said?
I'm like Switzerland.
Yeah, you said you're cool like Switzerland. You're cool with everyone.
I'm cool. I don't got no animosity towards nobody. I mean this, Viking Joe. I have no animosity, no anger.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm neutral, baby. You know, I don't. You know, I still get a little beef to the cars when people don't move, but I don't fight. I'm not laying on the horn. I'm not doing that.
You gotta be mellow, man.
Yeah, man. Chilly Willy, baby. I am Switzerland.
So I'm not sure who you're trying to convince. Is it me or yourself?
No, baby. Switzerlandia. Switzerlandia.
That's what you're not.
Okay. Hey, all right. Real fast. Let me get finished because this show's gone a little longer than one. There's a.
You're
I want
over
to
by
talk
a
about.
minute.
I want to talk about a few things I said, but let me tell you, a couple of big fights coming up. July 28th, Mikey Garcia is going to fight Robert Easter. Now, everyone knows Mikey Garcia, one of the best pound for pound in the world, pound for pound. But he's fighting Robert Easter, who's from Toledo, and Robert Easter can fight. Let me tell you, this kid can fight. I've seen him fight a few times. Everyone thinks that Mikey's going to walk through him. He's not going to. I'm not saying he won't beat Robert, and I'm not saying Robert's going to beat him. Robert Easter can fight. He's going to be a headache for Mike. He's tall, lanky, and he knows how to fight. Very fundamentally sound. I like Robert Easter. I'm not saying it's just going to be a very good fight. July 28th, I'm very happy for Robert Easter. Going to make a nice payday.
What weight class that going at?
That's 140.
Okay.
Robert's 100. I think an IBF 140-pound champion, and Mikey's going to come down and fight him for the title.
Nice.
Let me just say this. I just found this out too, that there's another thing. Adrian Broner. He just, I don't get this brother, man. I don't get him. He just turned down a 3-fight deal by Eddie Hearn from England, who represents Anthony Joshua.
I think I saw
Eddie
this story
Hearn
today.
offered him a 3-fight package to fight all within 1 year. The first fight would be for $2 million. The second fight would be for 2.25.
Yeah.
The third fight is for 2.5. For $250,000.
And he turned it down, didn't he?
$250 million, 2.5. So again, in 3 fights, 2 million, 2.25, and then 2.5. 6.7 million, 3 fights in 1 year. He's gonna make over $6 million. He said, and it's the best, all better than any of the Broner's previous fights.
Right.
Biggest paydays. He called it a slave deal.
Yeah, I saw that story.
That is
No, it's not a slave deal, it's a contract.
Stupidity. Have fighters who do get that. How many fighters would die? They give the right arm for that type of deal. So I mean, these are fighters. They ain't the smartest guys. They're stupid. We think we know more than we do.
Sounds like the Kanye West of the boxing world.
Yeah, exactly. Slave deal. That's stupid.
That's
and
dumb.
Rock Nation offered him before. They offered him a 5-year, $40 million deal. 5-year, $40 million. It's $8 million a year. He rejected that.
For 5 years.
And that was before this deal. That was 3 years ago. So now, over his last 2 fights, he's at 0-1-1. He lost. He got the crap kicked out of him by Mikey Garcia, and he had a draw with Jesse Vargas, which most people thought Jesse Vargas won.
I can't wrap my head around it.
But he's controversial. He's that stupid.
Yeah.
He's being arrested all the time. So
Gets his name out there. He's following the Kanye West model, where
So-
let me act like an idiot and people will pay attention to me.
So, also, I want to say, this past weekend, ladies and gentlemen, there was a book signing at Barnes & Noble. My friend Craig Snyder wrote a book about the Youngstown's champions, about a book about all the champs from Youngstown, all the fighters from Youngstown, boxing, all Youngstown boxing. I want to say, a lot of people were hitting me up, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? Why aren't you there? And I just want to say, I apologize for those who thought who came out and did not see me, thought they were going to see me. I told Craig 10 days before, I was going out west.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be there. I thought he would tell Barnes & Noble, and I thought they would announce that I wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
They did not do that. I'm really disappointed in Barnes & Noble. I'm very disappointed that Craig didn't get that out there, that I wasn't going to be there. Because I got a lot of emails afterwards saying we
Yeah,
can't
because
see.
I saw that posted on Facebook, and I thought
So-
to myself, wait a minute,
Right.
he ain't here.
No. So I'm very disappointed that I gave him 10 days notice that I wasn't going to be there. So I apologize for anybody who did go. I don't even know how it went. I would like to know how it went. It's a great book. I advise everybody to get the book. It's about the history of Youngstown. But I apologize for those who went and thought that I was going to be there and I wasn't. So, and lastly, here's what we're going to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to save it for the next show. Some of it's for the next show. And the last thing I want to talk about, they talked about all the NBA first and second teams and third teams, but I'm not going to worry about the third. So all NBA first team was King James, LeBron James, and James Harden, this year's MVP, were both unanimous choices.
Okay.
Absolute no-brainer. Both unanimous choices.
Yep.
Also, on that, how about this? LeBron James just broke a record. He surpassed Kobe Bryant and Karl Malone for his 12th year being the first teamer.
Wow.
12th year. 12 out of 15 years in the league. 15 years in the league, 12 out of them, he's been first team, all NBA first team. So, and King James LeBron James, James Harden, also was Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Pelicans,
Yeah, I can
and
take
Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was a great choice because he had a phenomenal year
Yeah.
of the Portland Trail Blazers. He was the other guard.
I got a soft spot for the Trailblazers.
Yeah. Second team, Russell Westbrook, who was last year's MVP. Giannis I killed his name. Antetokounmpo. The Greek
Yeah.
Freak. The Greek
Yeah.
Freak. Let's just call him the Greek Freak, okay? The Greek Freak.
All right.
The Greek Freak was second team. DeMar DeRozan from Toronto. LaMarcus Aldridge from San Antonio Spurs. And Joel Embiid of the 76ers was the second team. So Westbrook, the Greek Freak, DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Joel Embiid are the second team All-Pro. So, congratulations to everybody there. Let's keep hope alive here in the Northeastern Ohio. We go now to we're gonna have, what is it, Nardo? Is it our sixth or seventh, fifth? Is it gonna be the sixth game? With the
Oh, it's game 7, I
Game
think.
6. Yeah,
Or game 6.
we're down 3-2. Down 3-2, right?
yeah, Game 6.
Game 6.
Okay.
Cleveland down 3-6.
Down 3-2. It's 2-2 in the other. In the Western Division, it's 2-2, correct? 2-2 with the. Yeah. And they play tonight.
Yeah, they play tonight.
Okay. Anybody else want? So that's all for all sports. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, man. I have a few more things to talk about. Again, don't forget my friend Alex Zordich, Yosteria at the new DoubleTree downtown. You're gonna love this place. You're gonna love this kid. Alex is he's a handsome son of a gun, charismatic kid. I love this kid. I love what he's doing. I love the fact that he traveled to learn his business. He went to Italy, went to France. He's also, he knows a lot about wines. He went there to study wines, study food, and this kid he's doing it right. Send some love to him. Show love by going to his place. Again, also my friend Mark Hanzanetta at Bistro 1907. Show some love. Go down there. My friend Dominic Marchianda, I admire what you've done, man. You've done tremendous. The first hotel we've had, how many, over 47 years, almost 50 years. You had a dream over 5 years ago, and you kept the dream alive. And through all the bull crap, you stuck to it. I admire you. God bless you. I wish you nothing but success. People, support downtown. Downtown's happening. Town's on the climb. That's why I came back. I want to be part of the upsurge. We got a lot to talk about. I got some news to talk about, but I'll talk about it next show. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. We've been alone now. We've been for about an hour and 9 minutes now. So look, I'm gonna thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to another round of the Boom Boom Room. Hopefully you'll come back for the next round. Until then, take care of each other, love each other. Good night. God bless.